Welcome back to East Sleep Sixes, man. It's nothing like a good old G League win on a Saturday afternoon, man. The Sixers take down the Brooklyn Nets 104-97, led by none other than Justin Edwards, man. What a game by the kid. We saw a lot of good things out of the team as a whole today, man. Really not happy with that second half, especially not happy with that fourth quarter. Oh, my goodness. Did we try to lose the game for real? Did we really sit there and try to lose that game in Brooklyn after the way they played in that first half, after the way we played in that first half, and we still had to fight? Nick Nurse, man. That's y'all boy Nick Nurse, man. That goes all on Nick Nurse. Don't get me wrong. Brooklyn definitely was playing for something. They definitely was, again, this is a team that's eliminated from playoffs. But these is basketball players at the end of the day. They weren't going to just lay down and just let that shit rock out. The blowout wasn't just going to last the whole game. So I'm not surprised that it came down to what it came down to, because at the end of the day, I mean, was we the better team? Yes, but not by a lot. Not by a lot, man. I'm glad they was able to take care of business in that first half, though, because if they wasn't, boy, oh boy, that second half was nasty. Nick Nurse nearly lost that one. Yes, I agree. I agree, man. I was really sitting here saying to myself, well, I'm glad the guy's going to win this one. And then halfway through the fourth, I'm like, hold up. Is this shit really about to happen? We up 9. We up 7. Come on, dog. Ain't no way. All right, we back up 13. All right, we good. Wait, we up 6? We down 1? Dog, like what? I just don't understand. I don't understand how this team plays like this in the second half so often. When the stars is there, when the star is not there, it doesn't matter who's there. We can't say, well, BG, it was Justin Edwards, Dominic Barlow, Adem Quentin Grimes, and VJ come out there. What you expect? I mean, it ain't too much experience out there. Of course, they was going to fold late, and they was able to get it done anyway. But it happens when everybody here. Our third quarters and our fourth quarters are nasty when everybody here. So you can miss me with that. Like, Nick Nurse is terrible, dog. Nick Nurse is bad, yo. Let me see, RJ, you know what we doing. Nurse knows he's out of his job. You're like, fuck it. Yeah, he terrible, man. I'm really over Nick Nurse. It's crazy because I don't want to come on here and be all somber after a W. Like, I should be happy after a W, but, like, come on, dog. Like, this dude is so bad. So bad. The second half is mental at this point. Yeah, I agree, man. It's to the point where when I watch the Sixers broadcast, which I had to today, obviously, they always highlight it when we watch nationally televised games, they always highlight like I be hoping that is like a secret that we trash in the third quarter, but like we'll watch the nationally televised game and you'll hear the nationally televised commentators straight up say, "Yeah, the Sixers have been terribly bad in the second halves of games lately or this season." So it's not a secret, man. We are not a good second half team by no stretch of the imagination, and hopefully it don't come to bite us in the butt when it matter. I mean, y'all know me. Carl ain't here right now, so I got to be slightly positive. So I mean, I'm hopeful all the time, but that shit ain't going to win us no series in the playoffs, dog. Against a team that's figured out their rotation, figured out how they gonna play in the playoffs, figured out who their best lineups is, figured out what everybody's role is. I still to this day don't know what anybody on the Sixers role is. Who got a role on his team? No, Maxi don't got a role because Maxi role is one thing when Embiid's here, and another thing when Embiid's not here. All right, let's see. VJ Edgecombe. Well, we know he don't got a dead set role because right now he's the number one option. Let's think. Quentin Grimes. Let's see. Yeah, man, he gonna be solid six. Oh, but he's starting right now. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if just winging it and hoping when PG and B, Maxi, Oubre, our whole fucking team, waiting for all those guys to come back. Yeah, sound good. BG be positive. They'll be back soon. They'll be back eventually. Like, but y'all think we just gonna run through people after we ain't played together all this time? We just gonna be ready because we good. Y'all trust Nick Nurse to have these guys ready for the playoffs, have these guys ready to compete at a higher level they're competing, because the level we competing at right now is not a very high level. Let's just be clear. Even with everybody there, y'all. Even with everybody there, we don't compete at a high level. Yes, we are in games. Yes, we win games. Yes, we beat teams that are better than us sometimes. But we aren't competing at a high level on a consistent basis, and that's just not going to bode well for us late in the season, which we are already late in the season. But the time of the season that really matters, April and May, man. So hopefully we get it together. But I ain't gonna keep it all negative. I ain't gonna keep it all negative, man. We gotta give our flowers today. And Carl not here. So should I take two? No, I'm only gonna take one. I'm only gonna take one. So for my bold today, I said Dominic Barlow and Adem Bona would have 11 plus rebounds and 4 plus blocks apiece. Dominic Barlow, although he had a solid game, did not hold up his end of the bargain on the rebounding end, only getting 8, or the blocking only getting 4. But Adem Bona, man, although he fell short of my number as well, man, I can appreciate. I saw a focused defender. I saw a disciplined defender in sorts. 33 minutes. In the other time, Adem Bona fouls out. 33 minutes today, Adem Bona only had 4 fouls. Usually, as a backup, he had 5. So as a starter, I can appreciate he was a little bit more disciplined and active on the defensive end, man. The amount of shots that he deterred, or the amount of shots that he contested and made people miss, not just block shots. I know that's what shows up on the stat sheet, but when you watch the game and see how many shots he altered, man, I got to get my hats off to Adem Bona today. Not the greatest game, not nothing to write home about. 9, 10, and it says 3, but I thought he had 4 blocks. I thought he had 4. I could be wrong, but I thought he had 4 blocks. But the box score on ESPN only got him with 3. But I was inspired by the way he played defense today, man. He definitely showed up in a big way, in my opinion. BJ got thumbs down from Max in the first quarter for his missed. I think that's the one takeaway. The one good takeaway I'll take about the season so far is we got a star player in Tyrese Maxey to have a true, I ain't saying they best friends for life or they got friendship bracelets and they have sleepovers together or anything like that. But I think truly to have 2 young guys who can relate to each other, building a bond friendship-wise off the court is going to only bode well for us in the long run on the court. So I love their relationship. Maxey and BJ definitely are fun to watch. And I love that Maxey's sitting out there on the bench and out there with the guys right now while he's nursing that thumb injury. How is BJ playing? Honestly, if I had to give BJ a grade these last 2 games, maybe like a C. He wasn't bad today, and he wasn't last game he wasn't great. I'm gonna be honest with you, he wasn't great. But again, even though we know Grimes is probably going to take the bulk of the shots because he just ain't never seen a shot he don't like, I still do want VJ to be more aggressive. But he was aggressive when the ball was in his hands as far as facilitating the offense to get 7 assists from the guy. I mean, I love that. I love that a whole lot. My only gripe that I was going to really say about this game today was, Jesus Christmas, what did we shoot from three? Hold up. Now we shot 3 for 25 from three. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. That's 12%. That's 12%. I'm not feeling that, especially feeling like we had shooters out there. Justin Edwards can't go 0 for 3. Quentin Grimes got to do better than 1 for 6. BJ got to be better than 0 for 3. Trendon Watford, oh my goodness, yo. Yo, y'all look at y'all box score and y'all see Trendon Watford with 10 points, 5 for 9 from the field, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Y'all happy? I do not like Trendon Watford minutes lately, yo. Like, 10 points in 18 minutes sound good. 5 for 9 is very efficient. But, dog, I do not like Trendon Watford, yo. I do not. BG better not get too close or Maury will trade. Maury only going to trade people that make Josh Harris happy, make Josh Harris's bank account happy. He will not trade people that's winning this game. It's not about trading the good players. It's about making Josh Harris happy for Daryl Morey, I think. How he playing the entire season seems so inconsistent, but no just rookie. I agree. I had this conversation with Carl. Was this on air or was this off air earlier? And I said there's only so much we can really expect from VJ. I think we spoiled ourselves early on in the season, seeing him with the stars, seeing what he can be, seeing that sidekick he could be to Maxey and Embiid and Paul George. And we're like, yo, we got one. And I still do believe we have one, but I think he's going to get a black eye slightly to Sixers fans in these type of instances where he's the guy when these guys aren't there. And we're going to forget, like, oh, he's a rookie, yo. He's allowed to have these I don't even want to say slumps because he still does everything I want him to do. He defends at a high rate. He doesn't take horrible shots often, like Quentin Grimes sometimes. So I still like what VJ does. In my opinion, overall, for an entire season entire season grade right now for VJ Edgecombe, I think would be like a B+. B+ across the board just for what he brings to this team. Again, I don't want people to start being negative towards VJ in these lows where we missing so much firepower on this team. You can't. You really can't judge this guy. Carl asked me how I felt about the last game or the game before that. He asked me how I felt, and I'm like, how am I supposed to feel? Should I be judging these guys how they played in that game, thinking they're going to play like that when the starters are here? Should I be judging them on keeping the ship afloat today? Should I judge this team off of a first half that they played great? Or should I judge them off the second half where they play ass? Like, it's hard to judge the Sixers team when this ain't the Sixers team. Like, think about the guys that got minutes. Are they going to play in the playoffs? Is Dalen Terry going to play? He played 20 minutes tonight. Is he going to play 2 minutes in the playoffs? Is Marjon Beauchamp 13 minutes? Is he going to play in the playoffs? Trendon Watford, although he had a good game, is he going to play? He's been in the rotation throughout the season, but is he going to be in the playoffs? Like, it's hard. Justin Edwards just was our best player, probably offensively, tonight, and he might not see the floor when it matters. So it's just hard, man. It's really difficult to judge this team. It's really difficult. Phil says he gives BJ a C. You talking C for the year, or you talking C for today? C for the year seems kind of harsh. It's been a roller coaster. I will say it's been up and down. But what rookie isn't? I still think, to say a good C is only reason I disagree. Only reason I disagree with you, Phil, is because a good C would not have him as, the third best rookie on the rookie ladder. Third or fourth. They usually got him third or fourth behind Conker Cooper Flagg, who's my man? Dylan Harper from time to time. So he's the top 3 rookie in this class. So I don't know if I would say C. I think at the least I would give him as a B-. I think the least, Frame said the same thing. The least I would give him is a B-. He a solid rookie. Yeah, I agree, man. To be able to take big shots when you got $200 million guys on the court, to not shy away from that, to step up defensively. To every game we look at the stat sheet, whether he have a monster offensive game, one thing we'll say is the stat sheet is usually full with assists, rebounds, steals, blocks. So with that in mind, to be thrusted into a starting lineup as a 19, 20-year-old, I got to go with at least a B minus. At least a B minus. Number 3 pick, major. Yeah, number three pick to a normal organization, yes, probably would be doing more, i.e., Cooper Flag. But a number 3 pick coming to a team with 2 number ones and Embiid, Maxey, and soon to be one day Hall of Famer Paul George. It's hard to say, man, well, why VJ don't average as much as Cooper Flag, or why VJ don't average as much as Con Kniffel? Because of the dynamic of the team. I think for the team, he was the best fit. And if I'm giving him just a Sixers grade, not even a grade as a rookie, just a Sixers grade, I don't know if I could give him less than a B minus, show, for the season so far. We do actually. Damn, I just thought about that. We didn't do a mid-season report card show this year, but we'll definitely do an end-of-season report card show. We'll see how VJ shapes up. Right now, I would give him in that B range, though. I'm not mad at anybody that says B minus. I'm not mad at anybody that says B plus. But I don't know about a C, dog. I don't know about a C. Unfortunately, we need more players out. Huh? What you talking about? I say at least a B because he is better than they thought coming into the season. That's for sure. We've been difficult on our coaching staff as far as how they develop talent. And 2 people that did slide through those cracks of not being developed seem to be VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey. The knock on VJ was his shooting ability coming out of college. We knew he was a great defender, and we were happy with the fact that we were getting a great defender that could play above the rim. But for him to have added such confidence in his shot, I think that boded well, and that's why the grade raises even higher, because although he was a number 3 pick, he's still outperforming what his ceiling was for this year, in my opinion. In my opinion, I thought we were getting a guy who we were going to be able to rely on to guard the bigger guards that Maxey couldn't guard. The guy that could run floor with Maxey, a guy that could play above the rim, and I think he's done more than that, i.e. taking big shots when it matters, making big shots when it matters, defending high-level scores when we played the likes of the Anthony Edwards of the world or the Luka Doncic. Not saying he stops those guys, but the fact that he's taken on that defensive assignment and done quite a good job most nights. So I think that's what raises it for me, man. I think that's what raises his grade a little bit for me because, yes, he was a number 3 pick, but he wasn't a number 3 pick coming into a team where we was going to ask him to do what – think about it. That's why Ace Bailey didn't want to come here, because he wasn't going to get the shots that he would get in a team like Utah. Although he didn't want to go to Utah, he wanted to go to a team where he had the green light. So with VJ not ever having the green light on the Sixers, production not having that type of green light, I like VJ, man. I really, really like VJ. But I also liked Jared McCain at one point. So hopefully VJ here for a little longer than Jared McCain was. Have guys not playing, yeah, it's peaking order, is a pecking order here they're here to, yeah, for sure. I think Phil wants them to tank and take 9% chance to keep their draft pick. I can't get behind tanking. I'm 43 years old. Sixers won this championship 43 years ago, y'all. And then after that, we were trash. Then we got a glimmer of hope in a 6-foot guy from Virginia. And after that, they made us lose on purpose. So after going through the process, I will never, ever, ever stand behind a tank. I don't care if the next coming of LeBron James is in the draft. I don't care. I do realize this draft, this draft is nasty. But I don't care, y'all. I get it. BG, we in ninth right now. Speaking of ninth, I do have the Spurs and Charlotte game on. Everybody should be watching that Spurs and Charlotte game very closely. Charlotte is right behind us, so we need the Spurs to knock them off. Also, Milwaukee plays the team right in front of us. Who am I tripping? Why am I tripping? We can't beat this team. The Hawks. The Hawks play Milwaukee, and we need. I think they started already. Did they start? Yes, they did start. The Hawks are up 45-37 with 6:34 left in the half. So if Atlanta loses, we will move back into the 8th spot. If Atlanta wins, we will still be tied for the 8th spot, which puts us in ninth because we have not beat the Atlanta Hawks at all this season. So he said, "No, I'm done with tanking." Yeah, no, I agree, man. We can't. We just can't, man. Um, and if we are tanking, who's behind it, man? Is it Daryl Morey wanting to get? I don't know, man. I don't think we tanking. I think it's just we got bad luck. We can't stay healthy to save our lives. The injury bug lives in Philadelphia between the months of January and May. And it's just what it is. Like I'm not trying to be negative, but I've been saying, Carl, we've been saying the same thing for like 10, 11 years. The same exact thing. It ends the same exact way. Everything happens the same way when we think, all right, well, in the past, we had all these injuries to Embiid, but then we had a bunch of old ass guys around him who couldn't hold their weight when he wasn't there. Now we got younger guys around him, and they even get injured. It's just a Philadelphia thing right now. Yeah, the Hawks is up. The Hawks is up 9, 48-39 currently. Frame. I got it up on the screen. I'm not watching a game. I got the Hawks and Milwaukee box score on the screen, and I got the Spurs and the Hornets on the iPad. I'm trying to keep up, y'all. I'm trying to keep up, man. As much as as much as I've been a negative guy in front of this camera the last few games, the last few weeks, man, I still am a Sixers fan, true and through. And it runs through my blood. It just hurts my feelings how I feel like the organization plays in my face. But I'm here, man. I'm here for it, man. I want us to win every game. I want us to compete for a championship. But I'm also not going to get in front of this camera and lie to y'all and tell y'all I feel comfortable right now. I'm not. I would be doing y'all a disservice. I don't think I wouldn't even want y'all to come in here and watch a sports show that's just going to coddle y'all and tell y'all everything going to be all right. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I'm not comfortable right now. So that's why I'm looking at this Milwaukee and Atlanta game. That's why I'm looking at the Charlotte and San Antonio game in hopes that, man, we can maybe get on the roll. They start falling off, and maybe we can creep our way back into that 6. If we get back into that 6, maybe I will feel a little bit more confident knowing that Embiid, Paul George, Kelly Oubre, Tyrese Maxey, Andre Drummond, the whole damn roster, it will be back at some point. Maybe I will get back into that comfortable space. But right now, man, being in ninth, playing against a team that is already eliminated from the playoffs and only winning by 7, being up damn near 30, but then going down 1 in the 4th at some point, it doesn't give me warm fuzzies about this coach or this organization that we are ready to compete, man. It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm here for the ride. I'm rocking with my team forever, but something got to give, man. I personally felt like when Brooklyn went up, what was it, 87, 86, I think is when they finally took the lead. I said to myself, Daryl Morey and Nick Nurse will have to be fired tomorrow. If we lose this game, if we lose to Brooklyn, and not because we lost to Brooklyn, if we lose to Brooklyn after being up as much, what was our largest lead? Hold on real quick. Team stats. Largest motherfucking lead. We was up 28. If we would have lost that game being up 28 and Nick Nurse came back and coached our next game, I don't know how comfortable I'd have been coming back on this camera being calm. Y'all BG rants that y'all like would have went to a whole new level. Pre-game, post-game, if we win, if we lose, no matter what, I'm snapping until this man would have lost his job if we lost this game, dog. If we lost this game after being up 28, that's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm happy that we won, but am I happy how we won? I know, I get it. A win is a win, BG. How you mad at a win? How you possibly mad at a win, BG? Y'all won. Y'all won. The only part of the win that makes me happy is the fact that we got to keep that spot at 9, maybe move up to 8, hoping that Atlanta loses. But then I say to myself, well, damn, why did it take that much to beat a team that's eliminated from the playoffs? Why did it take that much to beat a team that was down 28? Why did we shoot 3 for 25 from 3? Why did we give up 66 points in the second half after giving up 31 in the first half? Sounds like a team adjusted and the team didn't. That's coaching, y'all. That's coaching. I'm not comfortable with this coach. I'm just being honest. I'm not comfortable with this coach because we are the Sixers. You damn right, Frame. Because we the Sixers. Because we the Sixers, man. Bad things happen to the Sixers. It's that tanking on purpose. That the process years. This was the result. This was the result. You know what? Y'all want to lose on purpose? Stockpile all these draft picks, get all these draft picks. Jahlil Okafor, Nerlens Noel, Joel Embiid, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons. Y'all gonna do that? All right, watch this. The basketball gods have made sure that the injury bug lives in one place and one place only from January until May. The injury bug lives in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Hopefully we can get back off the snide. We got a good W today, but hopefully we can get another W next game. Who we got? We got the Trailblazers on tomorrow. Oh, shit. We got a back-to-back. Let's see who's on the injury report listed already. Before we get out of here, Jabari still listed as out. Joel obviously listed as out. Andre Drummond out. Kelly Oubre out. Tyrese Maxey out. So it looks like it's going to be the same guys, man. Fucking guys, man. Everybody's favorite time of the year when the Philadelphia 76ers toed out a lineup that you've never seen before, man. If you have been a Sixers fan for a long time, you know this is that time of the year. That time of the year when we see players that we've never seen before. That time when we see players that we didn't even know was still in the NBA. That time when we see players that you say, damn, he in his 20th year? Oh, well, let's let him play in the NBA today for the Sixers, man. See y'all back here tomorrow, man. Look at the top of the screen for Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. We go by word of mouth advertising. Don't forget to tell a friend, tell a friend about the East Sleep Sixers podcast, man. We're going to be here. Rain, sleet, or shine, win or loss. BG, 215 the sports guy, will be right here. I promise you that. Let's go Sixers. Oh, I guess I got to get them a wet eye. We did get a win, so no te olvide, Alexile on amigo, que la digo on amigo, que la digo on amiga. Wepa, I guess. Wepa. Let's go Sixers, man. We'll see y'all right back here tomorrow evening as we take on, who did I say we play again? Who we play? Portland. The Portland Trailblazers. That's who we play.